Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. Welcome to my channel.
Missed everybody for a few days. I've just been busy, and I've also been working on a video explaining why I left or am leaving Patreon. That's for a different video though. I have been busy behind the scenes. I wanted to show you some of the fun reuse materials in this little journal. I put a small video on my Instagram the other morning saying that I was heading out with just this journal, and I was gonna just see what the universe sent to me that day to journal with. Him, I was using this beautiful bag that you made for me. I love it. I had a few little trashy pieces of paper. I decided to take one 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper. I had this, I don't know what this is. It's like some kind of fabric. It's not really a tape, it's not adhesive, but it's definitely a strip of something, and I had stained that. What else did I have? I grabbed a pen or two. I actually didn't even take my scissors that day. I had my masking tape, 2 gelatos. Let's just dump this out. And it's funny, almost immediately after grabbing this journal and making my little video, I started to find things. And I did take a few safety pins because they're very nice to be able to hook things onto, like rusty washers or things that you find. And where I work, we have a stapler, so I didn't carry a stapler. Could not find my glue stick, so I took my tall bottle of tacky glue, which is kind of funny. Anyway, I think I made this, I'm not even gonna guess. I made this little journal a while back, and I don't know if I've showed it at all. I can't remember if this is from a fun pack, but it's just a pretty image on the front. The cover is corrugated cardboard, and then the inside is a piece of scrapbook paper. And it's one signature. The pages are just all sorts of just whatever I could find or whatever was available. Actually, this was in the parking lot. When I got out of my car to go into work that morning, there was one tiny piece of yarn laying in front of the door at the store. So I don't know that it came from inside the store. We don't sell tiny little pieces. But a lot of times customers will bring in samples of what they're working with to buy something to match it. This was early in the morning. It was just laying in the parking lot, so I doubt anybody was going to come back and try to find this. So I taped it into the front of the journal, and I've got this note that says "little string lost on the ground." And here is a piece of that sort of grungy tape, or you know, this strip of fabric, whatever it is. Hit the ground running this morning. I love my life. My choices stand firm. I was specifically thinking about some of the choices I've made with my personal website and with Patreon, and I will talk more about that at some point. This was cut off of a container of Starbucks at work. Filled the cooler at work. Filled up the cooler at work with good old Starbucks. And then I always do a lot of cleaning and stocking when I'm at the register. I try to make sure the cooler's full. I straighten up the candy. I put out whatever candy is available to put out. This is just a little sticky tag that came off of something, and I love the random numbers and letters. You can see here is another little piece of cardboard from a box that I tore down and just glued it here. And this, okay, so I love these huge staples. I don't know if you can see that, but these staples are massive, and they're on just certain cardboard boxes that come in, not all of them. And I drew a little face here, and I've got "I love you, big staple." And we turn the page. This was actually a broken earring that I found, and there was no match to it. Again, I do a lot of cleaning, and that was when I was doing some sweeping. So I just clipped that on with a safety pin. This is from a roll of pennies, and that is a cardboard butterfly that I cut out, again with one of those big staples. I did grab a sticker actually this morning going out the door, because it was just this random sticker on the desk. And then this was fun. So this piece of paper is just folded and glued down the center. I don't know if you can tell that this is a heart, but this was it was a long piece of this kind of paper scrunched up in the box with some of the merchandise. And when I pulled it out, it had like a serial number or a tracking number written in red Sharpie, but then underneath it, someone had drawn a heart. And I couldn't throw that away. I thought, okay, somebody somewhere put a heart under their work that they were doing or under that number that they wrote down. So I glued it in here. Maybe I'll write a little note on it at some point. Here's another piece of a box. I love all of the marks and stamps and words. And then this piece of paper, you will see the other part of this somewhere further on in the journal. But I just folded it. It's two pieces that I folded and then folded up the outside like a little matchbook. And I cut one of the letters out of here. It says the big N, and then I finished writing notes so I can jot things down in there. That's part of a napkin that I took in for lunch one day, and it's just part of the word jalapeno, of course. There is the other part of that little piece of white paper that I made a book out of. Of course, you see it says Happy Valentine's. That came off of some merchandise that was put onto the shelf. I love working with trash. And this is another mark off of a box. This is just a piece of paper that I grabbed to throw in with my scraps. I've been cutting out some hearts like this. That might have come, no, it didn't come out of there. So I've been doing a lot of things with these hearts that I've hand cut. That is off of a box, the numbers at the bottom. But this is the one, this is left over from cutting the heart out. And I glued it in for interest. Let's see. Oh, this is so much fun. I might need to add, no, that's glued in good. So I took, on my break, we're always seeing these little packs of this silica, which is to absorb moisture. And you look at them and you think, well, what does the stuff look like on the inside? It says, do not eat, throw away. So I opened it, and it's just, they almost look like little beans or some little spice. So I cut out a piece of cardboard and then layered two more pieces, cutting a window out of the two top pieces. And we actually had some cellophane on one of the pieces of packaging that was going in the trash. So I made a window and glued all of this together to make like a shadow box. And we've got this package with the little silica beads inside. I think that's just hilarious. It made the book really thick, but I'm not worried about that. That's all I've added to this at this point, and I'm probably going to have to add some sort of tie because it is getting thick, but maybe not. I could just wrap something around it, you know, something really unexpected, and of course something grungy. So I wanted to share what this little journal has in it so far, just what the universe has sent to me, and I will be back soon in the next video. So remember to create, reuse, have fun, and just share the joy of crafting with everybody. Okay, bye for now. I'm in the parking lot this morning, and there are so many of these birds out here. I think they think I have food. Oh my gosh, I don't have food, but you're so cute. You're so cute. All of you are so cute. Oh gosh, don't fly into my car. Okay, bye little birds. I gotta go to Joann's and cut fabric and all that fun stuff. Bye. Bye, little birds. There's so many of you. They're hanging out near the Bojangles.